Good afternoon, everyone. Let me introduce myself. My name is Rani Titis Wijayanti, and I'm from the Chemical Engineering Department, Master's Program at Gajah Mada University. This afternoon, I would like to present my work entitled Enhanced Swelling Hydrogel of Cellulose by the Introduction of Fly Ash. Here, the outline of my presentation today. Firstly, background research, literature review, the method of research, and last, result and conclusion. So the first one that I want to explain is about the background why I bring this topic up and what's the urgency of this topic. Since the 2015 Paris Climate Agreement, almost all countries have reduced their coal-fired power plant capacity under development. Climate concern is become a big issue. However, despite promising momentum, the world operating coal power capacity has grown 11% since 2015, and global coal use and coal capacity reached an all-time high in 2023. The global coal fleet grew till 2% in 2023, with China driving two-thirds of additions. Outside of China, the coal fleet also saw a small 4.7 gigawatt uptick for the first time since 2019. The increasing use of coal for fuel power plant directly impacts the production of fly ash, as fly ash is a byproduct of a coal combustion. The ash content of coal can range from 5 to 40% of the weight of the coal, depending on its quality. Fly ash contains the highest percent concentration of silica. Then there are aluminum oxide, and etc. depend on the coal source. The problem of fly ash, which is waste from coal combustion, can cause significant environmental issues because of its impact on the environment. So far, there has been much development regarding the utilization of fly ash, which can be applied in various fields such as construction, medicine, and even agriculture. In this study, the manufacture of hydrogel was developed to be used as a planting medium to retain water in the soil by involving natural polymers in the form of cellulose combined with silica from fly ash to produce hydrogel with superior characteristics such as the strong mechanical properties, high absorption capacity, and the good biodegradability. Then the study about superabsorbent hydrogel from carboxymethyl cellulose graph polyacrylic acid acrylamide with the introduction of cartridge by Day et al. 2017. The process begins with a base polymer presented as a backbone with functional groups denoted as R. The next step involves the addition of crosslinkers. Through this reaction, a robust three-dimensional network is established, as illustrated in the diagram. Polymer chains with yellow lines. The network contains long polymer chains interconnected by cross-linking points. The hydrophilic groups with blue and red dots. These groups interact with water molecule through hydrogen bonding or ion dipole interactions. The resulting structure, termed the characteristic and silica content of carbs, less always the hydrogel to absorb and retain large volume of water. This three-dimensional bond formation process diagram was also successfully carried out in a study from Dimitri et al. 2007 using polymers in the form of sodium carboxymethyl cellulose, CMCNA, and hydroxyethyl cellulose, HEC, with citric acid as a cross-linker. However, silica from fly ash will be added to this study. Next, for the method of the study, the same uses material such as CMCNA and HEC with a ratio 3:1. Aquades, citric acid as a cross-linking agent, and silica-based fly ash. They are natrium silicate and nanosilicate. It is stirred at ambient temperature for 3 hours, and then we leave it for 12 hours for the aging process. The polymerization process occurs during the drying process in the oven for 8 hours at a temperature of 80 degrees Celsius. And beside the skim process, it is the research equipment set up in stirring process. For swelling analysis, we used the swelling ratio formula, the final mass minus initial mass, and divided by initial mass. The swelling procedure, we immerse the dried hydrogel in 50 milliliter of aqua dash, then we wait each specified time to obtain the swollen hydrogel mass per each time. Next, the result. This study used Fourier transform infrared spectroscopy or FTIR characterization for analyze the result. This section varied the data become 3 ABC, and the FTIR spectra of the sample ABC are shown in the figure. For cellulose-derived CMCNA and HEC, the broad absorption band for long-chain linear aliphatic compound is identified at 2935 and 2860 wave numbers. The bond will be followed by peak between 1470 and 720 wave numbers. The band around 2900 and 1051 wave numbers were associated with the stretching vibration of hydrocarbon and COC group, respectively. The band around 1320 wave numbers was assigned to the bending vibration of hydroxyl groups. The intense bands at 1653 and 1423 wave numbers observed for CMCNA confirmed the presence of the stretching vibration of COO groups and its salts form, consequently corresponding to the typical absorption of carboxymethyl cellulose. And the strong band at 1035 wave numbers was attributed to the stretching vibration of SeOSe, this silica. This shows us that hydrogel with silica-based fly ash addition has more absorption bands. Then, the swelling ratio analysis of hydrogel is shown in figures A and B, and data on each material compositions are shown in the table. The variation of citric acid was obtained with the reduced concentration of citric acid from 0.75% till 5% by weight of the polymer. The lower percent swelling ratio reported in the figure A for the same CMCNA and HEC mixture is attributed to a higher cross-linking and a faster kinetic when a higher citric acid concentration is used. It shows that with a citric acid concentration of 1.75%, the percent of swelling ratio can reach till 5,000 and 1,800%. After incorporating natrium silicate and nanosilicate, the corresponding equilibrium swelling ratio of the absorption was better than no silica addition. The enhanced swelling capacity may be ascribed to the following reason. The introduction of silica-based fly ash can improve the three-dimensional network structure of the hydrogel, leading to easier diffusion of water molecules into the network as well as relaxation of polymer chains. Lastly, for the conclusion, an optimal percent swelling ratio that is 5,800% for a practical application was achieved using low citric acid concentration, that is 1.75%. And next, citric acid can be successfully used as a cross-linking agent of CMCNA, HEC, and silica mixtures. That's all. Thank you.